Wrath of Man, starring Jason Statham, directed by Guy Ritchie, is now out in theaters, and this is the story about a man who watches his son get brutally murdered in front of him during a robbery and is now out for revenge. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I felt about this film, because I'm a sucker for Jason Statham films. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are like that as well, but if you have seen it, and if you want to see it, let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this film? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I will be no spoilers in this film. I will not spoil the film, I promise you that. And also hit the like and subscribe button, and we're going to jump into this review of Wrath of Man.
Perfect.
Man, look, I am a sucker for Jason Statham films. The Transporter, Homefront, what else is he in? The Expendables. I mean, everything that Jason Statham is in, I absolutely love. Like, you got the Crank ones. You got so many great films that he's in. I like Guy Ritchie. I really loved his movie, The Gentleman, last year. I really thoroughly enjoyed that film a whole lot. And I was looking forward. You got Guy Ritchie, Jason Statham, then I found out Scott Eastwood is in it as well, and I love Scott Eastwood. I think he's fantastic. Boom. You got a chocolate cake recipe right there, but did they deliver the chocolate cake? Did I get that delicious chocolate cake? Especially the Woolworths chocolate cake. Brilliant. So, did it land? Did it all come together to create this masterpiece? I'm going to tell you now, it's not the perfect film. I have issues and problems with the film, so it's not going to be a perfect film. But I did enjoy this film quite a lot. I had a ball with it. I loved it. Absolutely brilliant. Now, I think one of the biggest things that I really enjoyed about this film was the way that Guy Ritchie told this story. I was so impressed, and it was refreshing, and it was great. Non-linear storytelling. So what he did is he shows you the now, and we watch as they go through, and then he cuts and he goes and shows us Statham's original origin story, how he got to that point. Then he switches over to our antagonist, who we follow their journey as well to meet into the one point to when you get the final act. Bam. And I thought that was great storytelling. It worked perfectly for this film. Why did it work perfectly? Is because it asked the questions. What I mean by that is, I'm sitting there and I'm watching, and when they're showing Statham's character in that, you're asking questions. What is, like, they're all asking questions as well. As, who is this guy? What is his background? Why is he this good? Why is he that? And you start saying that as well. And you start getting theories in your head. You start going, oh, he must be a, you know, special agent. He must be in the special forces. Must be military background. What is he? And that was really good. I really enjoyed that aspect. It also gave us a bit of backstory to our antagonists, our villains, who we are following as well. And really gave me a bit more understanding and motive to why they are doing certain things and why certain things happened in those situations as well. Which I thought was really good, and I enjoyed that so much. But the downside to this, I think, was we didn't get enough time spent on developing Statham's character. I think that is a weak point in this film. He doesn't have too much character to him. I don't understand. Look, I get why he wants revenge. I get why he wants that. But I couldn't connect with him as a character. And I just lack that emotional attachment that I really like to have to my characters. I want to root for this guy, and I want to be there and connecting with him and going through the emotions with him. But this film doesn't deliver that. It doesn't really get that. And that's a problem for me. And having him as your main focus as well, it just lacked that element. I think there was a missed opportunity where you could have spent some time really developing his character so that I could really connect with him, but they missed that opportunity. However, when you go over to the other side, the villains, I really understand their motive and why they're doing it and why they feel so hard done by, their backgrounds and stuff like that, and I really, really enjoyed that. Their side of it was brilliant. I enjoyed that, but I think Statham's character really lacked. However, Scott Eastwood's performance in this film is incredible. I enjoyed, whenever he was on screen, I enjoyed every moment of it. He was the star for me with his performance. I really enjoyed him. He really played his character, this unstable character, really, really well. And I really felt like he was unstable the whole entire time. Like, you don't want to tick this guy off because you just don't know what he's going to do. And I like his character arc that he went through as well with... I don't want to spoil it, but he goes through a character arc as well that I understand, and I could see why his character was going down these certain paths and doing what he was doing, and I thought that was great as well. The action in the film is great. I enjoyed the gunfights, enjoyed all of that aspect. I thought that was well done. The other characters I thought were built up pretty well, pretty decently. There's a big twist in this film as well. I didn't expect it. I did not expect that. Even though I could now see how you could easily predict it, I didn't. And there was one line in there that really threw me off, and I was like, oh. But then I was kind of like, okay, it's that. But that's the whole non-linear, linear storytelling. I can't speak tonight. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed that twist. I didn't expect it. But again, there is a pacing issue in this film as well, I have to say. There is certain parts that really slow down, and it is a bit bland and boring. And I think you could really cut that down and sort of like make a montage of those certain things that would actually make it a bit more tighter and push the story a bit quicker, and that pacing issue might go away or it'd be less. But there is bits where it's slow, where you could cut that out and maybe give it to Statham's character and we could get more development. That would be pretty cool. But I think they did a great, what's it called? They did a really, really good idea with Statham's character though. There is one thing about his character that I like. It's not a generic Statham character. What I mean by that is, when you find out who Statham is and what he actually is, it's a nice, pleasant surprise. It's something different. Because I'm so used to Statham being this military guy, this special agent guy, this like awesome hand-to-hand combat guy. But this one, Guy Ritchie does it very differently. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed having something different about Statham and why he is what he is. And I thought that was good. But his character is a bit emotionless. Gosh, I cannot speak. Emotionless. He is emotionless, and I think that's why we can't really connect with him. So there is pros and cons to this film, but overall, I enjoyed it. I thought the action was great. It was entertaining, but there is some issues with some characters. There is some issue with some pacing, but overall, I enjoyed it. It was a great experience. So let me know what you guys think of Wrath of Man. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I want to know. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.